Definition of marriage. Marriage in Islam is a sacred institution ordained by God, aimed at fostering happiness, tranquility, love, and compassion within a household. It is governed by specific conditions and principles to ensure its fulfillment of creating a harmonious and fulfilling union between spouses. We move to domestic violence. Domestic violence can be categorized into 5 types, which are physical, sexual, psychological, economic, and violence against emotional and identity. Physical violence involves attempts to inflict harm resulting in physical injury. Additionally, obstructing and neglecting the victim's access to healthcare needs can also be classified as physical violence. Sexual violence includes coercion and attempts to engage in sexual acts against the victim's will, as well as sexual degradation. Emotional violence entails demeaning the victim's self-worth and actions that harm the victim's emotional and psychological well-being. Psychological violence involves instilling fear through threats or coercion. Moreover, psychological violence can also be carried out by isolating or distancing the victim from close family and loved ones. Lastly, economic violence includes controlling financial resources and making the victim financially dependent. The impact of domestic violence. The impact of domestic violence can have serious effects on all aspects of a victim's life, including physical, emotional, and psychological. Here are some effects of domestic violence. Number 1. Physical injury. Victims of domestic violence may suffer serious physical injuries such as bruises, broken bones, burns, or other injuries requiring medical treatment. Number 2. Physical health problems. The effects of domestic violence can increase the risk of physical health problems such as sleep disorders, digestive problems, eating disorders, or immune disorders. Number 3. Mental health issues. Victims of domestic violence often experience mental health problems including depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), and feelings of hopelessness. Number 4. Low self-esteem. Failing to protect oneself from violence can undermine a victim's self-confidence and leave them feeling powerless. Number 5. Effects on children. If there are children in the household experiencing violence, they may suffer long-term effects, including behavioral problems, mental health issues, and relationship problems. Steps that can be taken for wives traumatized by domestic violence. Number 1. Counseling approach, discussion, or counseling guidance. Counselors can provide constructive direction and insights to clients during dialogue sessions. By following the counseling program, victims can rebuild their lives. Number 2. Approach of mujadalah, constructive debate. Give support and understanding. Help the victim understand the problems they face and encourage them to strengthen their relationship with Allah. Number 3. Provide education and awareness about domestic violence. Deep understanding. A deeper understanding of domestic violence can help victims realize that they are not at fault and deserve a safe and healthy life. Number 4. Reassurance of support. Knowing they are not alone. It is important for victims to know that they are not alone and that there are many resources available to help them through the recovery process and rebuild their lives. How to make a happy family. The responsibility of forming a family is a shared responsibility. This is evidenced by a hadith of Prophet Muhammad SAW. The responsibility in creating the desired household depends on the effort, cooperation, and willingness between husband and wife. Agreement, honesty, sincerity, mutual respect, affection, tolerance, fairness, accepting each other as they are, and gratitude for Allah's decree are among the principles that spouses must practice in creating a harmonious household. Number 1. Seek halal sources of income that are pleasing to Allah. The method of earning a livelihood can also impact the harmony of the household. Number 2, diligently acquire knowledge in all matters. Knowledge about family and life should be sought as guidance and reference in family life. Number 3, practice affection and compassion. Affection should be emphasized as it fosters the spirit among family members. Number 4, communicate positively always. No nagging. Communicate positively with your spouse and children and avoid negative words or thoughts. Number 5, practice spiritual activities together as a family. Always pray and perform good deeds together. Draw closer to the one. Number 6, honesty, sincerity, and trust within each partner. Strengthening relationships with trust and honesty and sincerity will deeply affect the couple. Number 7, create a warm family atmosphere. A good, safe, and comfortable environment impacts family relationships. Number 8, fulfill roles and responsibilities. Identify roles and responsibilities that can be carried out together. Number 9, make decisions together. Every decision can be made together and should be fair, open, and flexible for use by all family members. Number 10, avoid prolonged conflicts and resolve issues together promptly.